Okay, I changed my mind. This is part two in the saga, but this is like where it ends. I think if I do when I do part three, I will probably go with Invasion of the Body Snatchers. So for now, we're doing War of the Worlds, and we're again doing How to Survive Paranormal and Supernatural Events and Beyond. Alright, so this is your saga, and we're doing War of the Worlds, so here we go. So if you've been up to speed on the TV show War of the Worlds, the aliens are a whole new breed than what we got in the 80s and the original movie. Let me see something. The old War of the Worlds from 1990.
According to Wikipedia, War of the Worlds is a
Okay, it was
Canadian-American
89.
science fiction television
88.
series that ran for 2 seasons, from October 7th, 1988 to May 14th, 1990.
Okay. So, in this War of the Worlds, yeah, let me IMDb this damn thing, because I want to give you guys the full treatment in this video. I'm going to dismiss that for now. Let's see, War of the Worlds in the 80s. You had Jared Martin as Harrison Blackwood, Linda Madsen Green as Suzanne McCoff. You had Philip Atkins as Norton Drake, and the guy from Predator, Richard Graves, as Colonel Paul Ironhorse. He was like my favorite character, and I would have killed to have been in that show in the 90s. But in the 90s, I was still in high school, and I really wanted to be a police officer. Alright, so this is that guy. Thank you very much, buddy. So, this guy was the hard-ass military guy that you wanted on your team. He was the guy that was basically holding everything together. Okay? And he played Poncho in Predator. Alright. And to top that off, he's also Cherokee. According to this. Unless his character was Cherokee. Okay, let's back it on up. But let's see if it gives me what I'm looking for. Because he was doing really, really good stuff in the show, keeping everybody alive and stuff. And the first guy named, which, oh yeah, I forgot that Adrian Paul made an appearance in there. And he was in the Highlander, but, he made an appearance in there. A lot of these guys, you could hardly tell who was really with the good guys and who was with just trying to screw everybody over. And there was a lot of that. But for the 2 seasons, I thoroughly enjoyed the show. It was like one of my favorite Friday night pastime things. And it was really, really a good show. And the thing about that is that I think it could have went on. It could have went on as long as the Highlander went on. Minus the fact that Adrian Paul was in the Highlander. Why will this thing not scroll? It will scroll in every direction but the one I needed to go in. Go the other way. Go. There we go. Slide finger. Slide. Oh, you damn Facebook. Slide. It won't slide. But anyway. Come on, damn it. Jared Martin was basically the civilian smart guy. And Colonel Ironhorse was the guy that was keeping everybody ass in one piece. And it was a pretty good show. It was a really, really good show. I'm going to have to make sure I come back to this later so I can Google this actor to see if he's actually Cherokee. He might be Cherokee. He might be able to help my ass out. Anyway, that's personal there. But anyway, so now I'm going to go and Google the new War of the Worlds. Alright? The new War of the Worlds series starring Gabriel Byrd. Alright, so let me see if it's going to... Oh no, they're saying it was canceled. I don't believe that. It was on EPIX. there will be a season 2, so I don't know how they're gonna do that if they just said it was canceled. But anyway, this one is a pretty good show. You know, it's a really, really good show. I'm gonna see if I can find the creatures, but it's got this guy. I'm gonna show you this guy. So it's got Gabriel Byrd in it. Pretty good show. I mean, their adaptation is awesome. And like I said before, you know, are you in more danger from the alien? Are you in more danger from the people who are with you? Let me see if I can find the kid that causes all the God-forsaken problems. Because, I mean, the show itself was pretty good. This young lady here, she has, like, special gifts that she can actually talk with the aliens. In the 90s show, I can't remember if that was a thing. Because the 90s was so long ago. But, you know, here's that goddamn kid. Alright, so this kid on his left is one of the people that... Get rid of the Facebook bubble. God damn it! This kid on his left is one of the people that kind of caused some shenanigans and caused the death of somebody. You know. And that goes to my point on, are we in more danger from the alien? Or are we in more danger from ourselves? Now, I can't find pictures of the alien. That might be it. Let me see. Yep, there we go. So this is the aliens from the new show. They're slightly biotically looking metallic or whatever. And I don't know if these are the aliens. No, these are the ones from the Steven Spielberg's War of the World with Dakota Fanning and Tom Cruise. You know, so they are flush, where the aliens from the other show are not flush. You know. Now let me see if I can Google. What do the aliens look like in the War of the Worlds from the 90s show? I know it said 89, but, you know. Image. You know, this is the same War of the Worlds. They're not giving me the one from the 90s. So that kind of sucks. Okay, well, I can't give you any images from the ones that Richard Charvez, or whatever the heck his name was, because it's just giving me the current show aliens. Anyway, the whole point of this video is, who are we in more danger from? And like I said, in each show, and even in the movie with Tom Cruise, there has been the human element has been the most dangerous enemy, because the humans tend to panic and try to be the boss of everything and try to run the ship and try to... They can't seem to cooperate, which is why there's a certain scene, and I'm sorry that I've spoiled it for you in the other video, but I'll spoil it for you again. In a certain scene in the Tim Robbins and Tom Cruise scene, where he blindfolds his daughter and he has to kill Tim Robbins because Tim Robbins is like fucking flipping out and he's about to do some damage and cost this guy the life of his daughter and himself, because those things are coming back. So somewhere in there they do wind up coming back, because Dakota Fanning, she screams and runs, but you don't know what happens to her. And then Tom Cruise wakes up and he goes off looking for her. He gets trapped in a car, all kinds of other stuff. She gets sucked up, then he gets sucked up. And then they eventually find a belt full of grenades. And in the belt full of grenades, he pulls all the pins in his mouth, and they all pull him back in. He left the grenade belt inside the alien. He spits out the pins, and the soldier inside the pod yells for everybody to get down. It blows up, everything goes to hell, and they get free, and they start running off, and somehow or another reunite. So you guys have to go watch that if I didn't ruin it for you with that. Well, in the TV show, the young kid that I showed caused his stepfather to be killed by an alien by not letting him in the building where he holds the door shut. And the other guy, he watches the kid do that, and let the other guy get killed. And so they're blackmailing each other because this guy wants to get the picture of his daughter back that the kid stole, etc., etc. And he said, well, if you give me back my picture, I won't tell your mom that you got her boyfriend killed. So it's kind of one of those things. So I'm like, okay, that really, really sucks. But this is the way we work as humans, man. We don't want to cooperate. Pure and simple. That's why racism is always going to be a thing, because we don't want to cooperate. But I've always said this, and so have others, and I don't mean others that are Mass Effect fans like me, but others in general, that, we think that an alien threat from above should unite us. There's a good chance that it won't. There's a good chance that it might divide us even more, and some people might actually side with the aliens and say, if you kill these people and then leave the planet, we'll be eternally grateful. But what they fail to understand is that could backfire because you kill these people and you leave the planet. What if they kill the people and don't leave the planet and then start killing everyone else? So these are things that people don't think about before they make deals with the devil. Because everything has a price. No matter what it is, you'll have to pay it eventually. So when I left off the other video, I was talking about best laid escape plans. You get on the boat, it's a good chance the boat's going to get flipped over. You get in a plane, it's a good thing you're probably going to get shot out of the sky, so you're not going to know what the hell hit you. But at least if you're in a boat, and if you're a strong swimmer and you're not trapped in the car, you can probably make it. Then again, you're on the ocean. You have other things to concern yourself with besides alien life. Those things called sharks? Maybe octopus, because no one can prove that a giant octopus does not exist. No one can prove that a giant squid does not exist. So you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. But on land, you're still in danger. Don't worry. The danger element hasn't gone anywhere. But I can almost guarantee you, between an alien and a bear, you're probably in more danger from the bear. But only if there's not an alien around and the bear smells you and you're in its territory. But you really, to be honest, and statistically, most bears don't attack people as long as you're not messing with their cubs or wandered into their territory and messing with their hunting grounds. 9 times out of 10, the only bears you really have to worry about is Kodiak and grizzly, which are basically the same thing. There is a grizzly, and then there's a Kodiak. Now, Kodiak is the biggest of the grizzlies, so let's get that straight right now. I'm not going to do any videos on that. I just want to clarify that if you wander into a Kodiak land and an alien from War of the Worlds is hot in pursuit of you, the bear's probably going to outrun you. Because it's going to smell you, but it's also going to smell something that's not of this earth, and it's more than likely it's not going to be sticking around. Unless it's a really stupid bear, and it might be like, okay, well, we got humans, I know what they smell like. We got this foreign thing. Let me get a good whiff of it. Does it pose a dangerous threat? I don't know. But that's the thing about animals. Most animals can sense danger, where humans can't. You understand how that works. Humans, we're a strange bunch, We can't sense danger, but we can tell when we just don't like someone. But, we don't have the spider senses, oh, this is dangerous. No, we have curiosity, where people generally will try and go and get into some shit that they don't have any business getting into. So, in the water, sharks, alligators, crocodiles, lots of predators under the water that can bust you up when your boat gets flipped over. In the air, yeah, you're only in danger like if a bird flies into your engine and shuts the plane down. But other than that, you're still in danger because the alien threat is in the air. And it's shooting lasers and lightning beams at people. And you think your plane's not going to get shot down? Da-da-da. You're dumb as a box of rocks. But on the ground, though you do have wildlife animals you have to worry about. Cougars, mountain lions, bears, wolves, coyotes. Those things are minute. And most humans can pretty much handle them. Fire off one shot, they pretty much are going to run away unless they're in packs. But I'm pretty sure if they see you running and they see the alien, they're probably not going to be dumb enough to stick around because they're animals. Animals don't have conscience, but they know that they're alive. Um, Actually, no one has proven that animals do not have a conscience because your pet loves you unconditionally. Even if you treat it bad, your pet still loves you because your job as the owner of the pet is to nourish it and take care of it. Its job as a pet is to protect you from everything else. However, you know, your pet has some soul. I can't say if it has a conscience, but it does have a soul because animals feel just like you feel. And if you learn how to communicate with them, they cooperate with you. Where if you don't know how to communicate with them, they pretty much don't. Okay, so we're going to get to the end of this video. And the whole purpose of who was the more dangerous threat was the humans or the aliens. And here's scenario A. The aliens are the most dangerous threat because they have better technology. They can shoot you from 20,000 miles in outer space and pretty much evaporate your ass and leave nothing but your tattered, torn clothes, which actually have not a drop of blood or scars or anything of you left in it. Of course, unless you were that guy who got drilled in the back of the head behind the tractor in the farm scene. Yeah, there's nothing left. And when they suck you in and they shoot your ass out the back, which is all the blood that they left behind. That is as bad as it gets, but the thing with that is the alien literally has to catch you first. So you're going to do a lot of juking. Yeah, if you're a football player, it's good for you. You're a martial artist, you're probably going to be looking up, seeing the shit coming, so you're going to be running and trying to save yourself before you try to save anyone else. And then again, you might be suffering from superhero syndrome and try to save someone else and wind up getting captured and shot, processed, destroyed. The end. So, that's a dangerous thing. But I don't care what anybody says, and you don't have to agree with me. The humans are your most dangerous enemy in an alien invasion. Because humans are unpredictable. We are run by fear, or we are run by the lust to have power. The ones who are running from fear will latch on to people who are seeking power and will probably do anything that they are told to do just to save their own ass. The people who are logical thinking and trying to find a way to make a resistance so that we can survive are good and evil, and it's just a matter on what group you wind up in. But for the most part, if you're with someone who has a Gadamus complex, you may die before you even get to wherever you guys are going, because you might be like the backbone, and this guy might be the leader, and everybody comes to you so you can be his emissary. Well, you may come to him on a day where he feels like negging the shit out of your ass, and no one has anybody else to come to because he just split your brains wide open. So now the next guy in line is going to have to fill your shoes, and he's not going to want that job because he doesn't want to die. So again, humans are humans' most dangerous enemy and threat. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Tomorrow we will work on more aliens and supernatural things, but we're going to probably work on Invasion of the Body Snatchers, because that is where it's at. And that one will probably be a 3-part video. So this is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. It is now 1:04 a.m., May 26th. Be seeing ya. And thanks for watching.